Writing an icon of the Theotokos.
Welcome to Session 4. When the Son of Man became human, he received all his humanity from his mother. He was conceived in her womb, grew there like every other human, and was born. He had to eat, he had to sleep. Every bit about him is perfectly human, without stopping being perfectly God at the same time. When we paint an icon, we paint an icon recognizing that Jesus is indeed a human being. All of his characteristics are just like ours. He has 2 eyes, he has a nose, he has a mouth. His person is completely human. As we're painting today, we're going to use the darker flesh color to paint the entire surface of his skin and his mother's skin too. So that means her face, his face, the necks, and also his hand that is sticking up in the icon as well. All of these things we're painting with the dark flesh. Once again, go right up into the creases, into those etched lines that are carved into your boards, and fill them in as solidly as you can. Now you might be thinking, this color looks a little bit, well, greenish. Well, we recognize that people who are in the Mediterranean often have a little bit more of an olivey complexion. Their skin is not quite as white as those from more northern climates, nor is it very dark like in African climates, but his skin is olivey because he comes from the Mediterranean basin. When God became human, he didn't just become a little bit human, he became totally human. In no way was our God less than a human being. He was always perfectly human. And at the same time, he stayed perfectly God. How does this happen? Well, it's a mystery to us how God does things, but the fact that he does things, we understand totally and completely, because he has revealed it to us. In addition to painting the faces and the necks and the hands of Christ and Mary, we're also going to be painting the hair of Christ. We're using the dark brown color, and we're painting basically all the hair a nice solid color. Make sure you get into all those grooves and crevices once again, so that his hair is nice and dark. If you need time, which I assume you do, put the pause button on, and we'll be able to see you once again in the next session. Happy painting!